Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to discuss some of the best gaming computers available on the market. Building a gaming PC will almost always get you the most bang for your buck. Not to mention, it teaches you a lot about PCs in the process. Our team has worked on this and put together some of the best products currently available. Check out the description below for more information and the latest prices. Without further delay, let's get started. The Aurora Ryzen R10 series is a Ryzen-build entry into the Aurora lineup, all sporting 3rd gen AMD Ryzen processors rather than the standard Intel processors. The former has massively shut the gap on the latter in recent years and months, so it's no real shock to see an Alienware PC range specifically offering that sort of CPU. The AMD Ryzen processors are exemplary in terms of both performance and value. The Ryzen 9 5900X is a magnificent chip, not only for productivity, but for gaming too. With the potential for a 16-core 32-thread chip inside your Alienware gaming PC, besides an Nvidia RTX 3080, you're looking at something rather unique. It presents well on every front. It's powerful, stylish, customizable, and it's simple to upgrade despite whether or not you're a PC buff. The R10 model wears Alienware's latest Legend design language, giving a sleek, curvy chassis that looks fabulous in both white and black and sports 3 entirely customizable RGB zones. But the real magic lies within, where you can outfit the Aurora R10 with up to an Intel Core i9 or Ryzen 9 processor and various Nvidia RTX 2080 Ti graphics cards for managing the best VR games without breaking a sweat. And even if you start small, the Aurora's smartly composed chassis allows you to open the machine up and trade out the GPU and RAM without the requirement for any tools. No matter how you figure it, the Aurora is the best AMD gaming PC that you can purchase. There is something paranormal about the obelisk, which captures some of the most exciting facets of our hobby. The sleek, hard angles of this HP rig mirror the object that is named after, a dense black cube of potential ready to unleash the most beautiful and influential games of this generation. True to that form, the obelisk is trim and small, and powerful. It rips away the fat, avoiding overblown RGB lighting or the intricate tentacles of liquid cooling setup, concentrating instead on giving you sheer performance at a very charming price. It's also profoundly customizable, with a range of builds that start at very affordable and peak up to some genuinely dizzying heights. For around the $2,000 mark, the obelisk will come outfitted with a perfect 8th gen Core i7-8700 and a high-end RTX 2080. Only one level down from Nvidia's most potent 20 series with ray tracing focused graphics. It also possesses a speedy 256GB solid-state drive and an ample 2TB standard hard disk drive, so you'll have loads of room to load your most demanding games onto faster storage and tons of spare room for everything else. You won't get an over-elaborate liquid cooling system or a vast suite of magnificent RGB lighting. The obelisk is an aptly named dense black block of computing power. If you value smooth lines and straightforward design over the flash and spectacle of RGB, you'll enjoy the dark, slightly brooding aesthetic of the obelisk. The Corsair One i160 compact gaming desktop packs compelling hardware in a deceiving form factor. With a small footprint, it's intended to be placed on your desk rather than below it. Inside, it's outfitted with a 3.6 GHz Intel Core i9-9900K 8-core processor, an Nvidia GeForce RTX 2080 Ti, 32GB of RAM, and a 480GB solid-state drive, paired with a 2TB hard disk drive. With these kinds of specs, the One is made for high-definition gaming even at 4K resolutions. Rounding out the case, it's liquid-cooled and has built-in customizable RGB lighting. Other combined features include HDMI and DisplayPort outputs, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 4.2, multiple USB ports, and audio slots for a 7.1 audio setup. The operating system introduced is Windows 10 Home. It features a compact footprint, yet it's packed with strong hardware capable of 4K gaming. The One has built-in RGB lighting which you can personalize and sync with other cooperative products using the Corsair iQ software. Corsair One gives all the performance of a top-end PC packed into an ultra-small form factor and clad in 2mm thick premium bead-blasted aluminum. The Dell G5 5090 is one of the best gaming PCs for folks who want a solid entry-level machine that's very easy to upgrade. This affordable fairy desktop begins with the modest Core i3 processor and Nvidia GTX 1650 card, but it can be equipped with up to a Core i7 CPU and RTX 2080 GPU for those that like intense gaming. One of the G5's biggest selling points is its sleek, reliable chassis, which is especially easy to open up should you need to swap out components over time. We found Dell's desktop to be reliable for playing AAA games at 1080p and 60 frames per second, and like that, the machine comes mostly free of bloatware. Overall, if you require a good, affordable desktop that you can make more powerful over time, the Dell G5 5090 is an exceptional choice. It takes up minimum space, making it easier to adjust your full gaming setup or transport your PC to LAN parties. The G5 stays cool during intensive gaming sessions thanks to the optimal airflow powered by the 360 PSU fans. With 4 thermal mode options that can be set in the Alienware command center, you can modify based on your needs, whether gaming, working, studying, or watching videos. The Alienware Aurora R10 is leading Alienware into the next generation of gaming, as well as the 10th gen Intel processors and the chance of liquid-cooled graphics cards. It gives a variety of builds to satisfy most budgets. If you need to get into gaming for the first time, or would like to improve your existing setup, perhaps to soak up all the joyous ray tracing games, this is one of the most cost-effective ways to do it. Ranging from affordable starter rigs to pimped out super PCs, the Aurora R10 strikes good stability of choice. Better still, these desktops can easily be opened and updated with different parts as and when you see fit. Need more RAM or a larger solid-state drive? No problem. Because the power supply unit swings out on a metal arm, you get more place to fiddle with the PCs inside. The R11 design builds on the already attractive R9 as well. Although it sticks with a unique case and the scooped out front, this update enhances the formula with new lighting around the central piece in some cases. It's an extension that turns heads and makes the design feel even more futuristic than it did before.
Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, then hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you loved it. Take a moment to hit the bell icon so you'll get notified of all our latest uploads.